Tax, finance, risk, and compliance are all important elements that banks are driving. With me today to discuss that is John Thomopoulos, our global banking and capital markets industry leader for tax. So John, what is driving transformation in tax?
The main drivers in tax transformation in the banking industry today is the overall modernization of the financial services industry. Digitization and transparency are the two main drivers from regulatory and market standpoint. In addition, the tax departments are a major component of all financial reporting ecosystems at all of the banks. The footprint of the tax department has expanded tremendously. And as such, the demands within the department are increasing exponentially. And so there's many opportunities for us to assist our clients and for our clients to also start to evolve and emerge into a larger part of the overall system of reporting within the banks. The ever-changing landscaping of legislation and regulatory requirements are the main drivers, but that's an easy way to describe what the market is today. In addition, the demands on reporting on more and more complex situations, either due to market-driven situations, regulatory-driven situations, or internal managerial requirements are also putting a lot of stress on the tax departments. And last but not least, it's the actual digitization of tax reporting mandated by the regulators today.
Right.
It's what I refer to as the plug and play of tax reporting.
Right. To build on that, as banks grapple with regulatory changes and evolving environment, we have great offering in managed services space. And how can banks be more successful in that area, and how can EY can help our clients?
The demands on the tax department are ever increasing. Part of the solution for our clients, and specifically the tax departments, is the necessity to partner with someone. Managed services is a solution. It's really your partner of choice to bring forward the solutions on the demands that are being placed on the tax departments today.
That's great. Banking and financial industry in general is trying to convert their climate ambition into climate action. How important is ESG for banks to be successful in a sustainable world?
ESG has become and will continue to grow in importance to the financial services industry, and especially the banking industry, as they are the node for where finances are delivered into the market, especially for companies in the ESG space, for creative solutions to come up with the demands to impact the E, the S, and the G across the board. ESG for the tax department and for reporting purposes is just the beginning of a more and more complex reporting world. If you could add on the other acronym known as BEPS as another example, and that could be governance as part of the ESG, and the importance of how governments view their taxpayers as well as the corporate citizens that they rely on in order to grow the overall economies, but also to improve the global economic situation.
So, thank you, John. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's John Thomopoulos, our global banking and capital markets tax industry leader. Clearly, EY has some of the best industry experts when it comes to either BEPS or sustainability or managed services. Feel free to connect with us. There are links to this post through which you can reach out to us, and we look forward to assist and help. Thank you, and have a great day. Till next time.